Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. I'm at it again. I made a delivery this morning, and typically what I do now running this new lane is I would go home until tomorrow afternoon because I don't have another load that picks up until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Well, you know what? I got on the load board yesterday and I found a banger. Diamond in the rough, even though I know it's going to completely backfire on me. As you can tell, I'm already in a dock. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Look behind me. I've never been to this city before. I am in Minnesota. This is kind of like a local style run. It goes 151 miles for $700, and it's a dry load. My reefers maybe ran like 14 hours this week. Oh, I'm already being loaded, and yeah, look, I got a reefer trailer, and all I'm doing right now is hauling dry van freight. I took a load from Minnesota to Chicago that the reefer had to run, and then I brought a dry load. There's gnats all over. A dry load back to Minnesota, and now I'm picking up another dry load, running kind of local, you know what I mean? Like I said, it goes 151 miles. My appointment was at 11:15 this morning. It's currently 8:30 in the morning, and I'm already being loaded. Downside with this load, it doesn't deliver until 11:30 tonight. And where it's delivering to is an AWG in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I have never been there before, but the reviews are awful. But like I said, this load is paying $700. It's a dry load. It's semi-light. I mean, it's going to be probably 35,000 pounds of canned goods. But this load pays for all my fuel for the week. So it's a no-brainer. I already know it's going to backfire. I already know, but I'm not worried about it because I don't pick up until tomorrow afternoon. So if this receiver holds me all night and I get a 10-hour break there, that's fine with me. That's sweet. They're already loading me. But yeah, I'm going to jump in the truck now. And once again, look, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Boonies. Well, I am already loaded. Took 33 minutes to load me. I definitely could get used to this. Come on, pins. There they went. This dry van life for sure. Just sliding my tandems right now. I know, super entertaining. Got to distribute that weight. All right, now I am gonna just pull forward and seal up the trailer and get on the way. Well, not a bad shower room here at the Petro in Clearwater, Minnesota. This is where I've been chilling for like the last 7.5, not in the shower room, but where I've been sleeping for the last 7.5 hours. It's currently 9 p.m. I'm going to take a shower and then get something to eat. Well, I haven't updated y'all in a while on this load. It's probably been, I've been at this Petro in Clearwater for like 8.5 hours. I'm going to be getting ready to leave here shortly, but I worked all through the night yesterday, and by the time I parked here at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30, I was exhausted. So I just went to bed, woke up, took a shower, ate a fabulous dinner here. They have a deli inside this Petro. It's a Holiday gas station, but they also call it a Petro. An amazing deli. I got a prime rib sandwich. Freaking phenomenal. But anyways, I am gonna get out of the truck right now, just check my lights, make sure everything's still working the way it was when I parked this afternoon. And then I'm gonna get ready to head to AWG here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I'm only 5 miles away from it right now. The reviews, like I said earlier today, are horrendous. Like, this is I'll probably be there all night, which is fine. I don't have anything to pick up until tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. I have a load that I need to pick up, so yeah, stay tuned for more exciting updates. Well, I just showed up here, and AWG has 2 buildings here in St. Cloud. That is news to me. I never knew there was an AWG here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. But I came to the wrong building. I came to the building that is on my Raycon, but they have a dry goods facility as well, about 1.5 miles away from here. So that's where I'm heading now. Well, this is new for me. I did make it to the right building. This is the dry goods building for AWG in St. Cloud. They have a new huge facility like 1.5 miles from here, but evidently that's where all their produce and like frozen and meats go. I gotta tell you what the guard told me when I checked in, but let me find a parking spot here first. I need to park over here on the right where all these trailers are and wait for a phone call. So I'll drive down here and see if I see a spot to park. So there's a spot right here. Well, I only waited 5 minutes and they called me and gave me a door. So I backed in the door, going to turn in my paperwork now. But I'll tell you the story that the guard told me when I checked in. Oh, there it is. All right, I'll be right back. Let's go check out the facilities that they have for us here at the AWG. Oh yeah, look at this. Peeing and pooping in luxury. Well, I already got a dock. Paperwork's turned in. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait. I know that I'm going to be here a long time. I knew that the minute I booked this load. But on the bright side, I didn't sit and wait hours for a door. But let me tell you what the guard said when I checked in. So when I checked in here, I had the check-in sheet that you fill out at AWG from the other facility. So I just handed it to him, and he's kind of looked at me. I said, oh, I was at the wrong building. And he goes, yeah, most people don't voluntarily come here. And I started laughing, and I said, yeah, I read your reviews. And he's like, there's nights that it absolutely sucks here. And I said, you know, I'm prepared for that. I said, A, I don't live far away from here. B, I don't pick up until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So I don't care if this takes 6, 7, 8 hours to unload. Would I rather be sitting at home? Absolutely. But if you remember in the beginning of this vlog, I talked about why I took this load. It was because it covers all my fuel for the week. I just fueled up and spent $350. I topped my tanks off with 112 gallons of fuel. That means I still have another $350. I'm not going to burn through that the rest of this week in my fuel costs. Today's Wednesday. I pumped 112 gallons, like I said. I normally pump about, I don't know, 130, 150 gallons. So I still had fuel in my tanks from frickin' Sunday. I'm getting great fuel economy on this lane that I'm running right now, but that gets back to why I took this load, was it just covers all my fuel costs. It was extra money, so now anything else I earn minus the expenses, maintenance and crap like that, my fuel costs are covered. That means profit, baby, profit. That's why I chose to do this load, knowing that it's probably gonna suck. But so far, everything's been good. So I'll give you all an update when I'm finally unloaded. We'll see how long it takes. It's currently 11:30 p.m. Well, I'm finally unloaded, but look at this. Son of a B word. They rejected one pallet of green beans. They say it's not their brand. Yeah, Super One Foods green beans. Well, this load still isn't done. I left AWG with a pallet that was rejected on my trailer because the shipper sent the wrong product, and AWG would not allow me to stay on their property. So I went back to the petrol that I was at and contacted the broker. I actually contacted the broker before I left here to see what they wanted to do. Went back to the petrol, fell asleep, and just got a phone call coming to the door. Truck.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Their communication's kind of whack sometimes. But
yeah.
You can go ahead and back up at door 17.
Door 17. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Well, they're going to unload me here at AWG, even though I had to come back. I'm going to back up to the door. I'll be back later. Well, I'm backed back into a dock. They have one pallet that they're going to take off. It's 56 cases. I'll probably never haul this load again. But you know what? It paid for all my fuel, so maybe I would. I had nothing else, nothing better to do this morning. Had I had something to do this morning, I would have been very upset because I would have had to cancel the load. But anyways, what I was saying is after I got unloaded here, they wouldn't allow me to stay on the property. So I went to a truck stop, the petrol, which is like 5 miles away from here, and got a phone call and said, hey, they'll take it and hold it for our customer. So I drove back here. I'm supposed to keep track of the mileage and the hours, and supposedly I'm going to be compensated for it, but we'll see. I do care, but I don't care at the same time. I just want the crap off my truck. So, let you know when I'm unloaded. Well, the trailer is empty. They got that one pallet off, so I am good to go. Well, it's 7:50 a.m. I am unloaded. Trailer doors are shut. I am going to get out of here and go home. For a while. I don't pick up again until this afternoon at 4 p.m. So hope you enjoyed this vlog.